This is David with NorthMobilePost.com. I want to do a quick video on a story from earlier this week on the blueprints for a 3D printable gun going online. A University of Texas law student named Cody Wilson, who owns a nonprofit called the Defense Distributed, put plans for a 3D printable gun on the internet for free, if I'm not mistaken. And they were downloaded over 100,000 times before the government stepped in and asked him to remove them. They are still online and available through the Pirate Bay, and as anyone who's been on the internet for any amount of time knows, once something is on the internet, it's there forever. It's going to be virtually impossible to get these plans off the internet. And I just wanted to talk about whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. Now, for those of you who don't know about 3D printing, it's similar to printing on a piece of paper, but it's printing a 3D object. And it has advanced very fast in the last few years, and the fact that you can make a gun from this process shows how many, what kind of complicated things can be created through it. And I am a huge fan of 3D printing. I think it is the future. I think eventually everyone's going to have a 3D printer in their home, and most of your purchases will just be buying plans off the internet, and you make your own items at home. So that part of me likes it. And as you can see, I have guns on my wall. I'm a gun owner, and I believe in gun rights, but I also believe in gun regulations. And that's where you get into the bad dealing with a 3D printable gun. There's two problems with it. Number one, the gun is made of plastic, and the plans that Cody Wilson created, it has a non-functional metal piece in order to bypass a law known as the Undetectable Firearms Act, which basically makes plastic guns illegal. And you can probably guess why plastic guns are illegal, because they can't be detected via a metal detector, which would cause all kinds of security problems. And that's why this design has a metal piece, but it's non-functional, so the gun will fire without it, I'm assuming. Now, and that gets where, like I said, getting deeper into the security issues with a plastic gun and with these plans being readily available, it's not necessarily gun owners in America that are going to be the problem. It's terrorists. It's people who want to do mass shootings. That is where the issue comes in, because not only is this plastic, and thus it could get through metal detectors, it also doesn't have a serial number, which means it won't be traceable. And that is a big problem security-wise. But, and here's the biggest problem, it's already online. There's probably no way to delete these files completely from the internet. It's out there. It's still on the Pirate Bay now. As we've seen with the music industry, it is virtually impossible to just get rid of information on the internet. You can keep squashing these different sharing sites, and it just pops up somewhere else. So the cat is out of the bag, and we will see what happens from here. But I want to know what you think. Is a 3D printable gun a good idea or a bad idea? Leave a comment or a video response, and if you like these videos, please subscribe.